Osrynn Tales LIVE D&D. Not finding much of interest in the rest of the dungeon, our group quickly leaves the ruins, treasure secured. They spend the day hiking through rough terrain, and when they wake up the next morning, a mysterious tower has appeared before them across a small clearing in the forest. They decide to investigate the tower, with Quothe entering first. They explore the bottom levels quickly, and find some oddities like mismatched clothing and paper with writings in a fake language. At the top of the tower, Vilmar sees the roof is a giant mouth. He starts attacking the tower, and the group follows suit. The more they injure it, the more the tower sprays digestive acids on them. The group injures the giant tower creature so badly that it starts bleeding out and filling with acid. Luckily, they slice their way out of the flesh tower before it could fill completely with acid and melt them. What else might they encounter on the road home? What strange things await for them around the next corner? And what is the average flight speed of an unladen swallow? Find out now on episode 28 of the Osrynn Tales LIVE D&D. Enjoy the show. Welcome in to episode 28 of the Osrynn Tales Live Dungeons & Dragons game. Welcome in, everybody. How's your Saturday night? We are live. As you guys saw last week, in the recap you saw last week, our fearless combatants fought an actual living tower, a giant mimic. Squirted acid all over them, try to digest them. It is now like 12 seconds later. You guys crawled out of this tower. You're in the middle of this clearing in the woods, your campsite. Over on the other side of the clearing, just, a little bit smoke kind of pouring up from the campsite. And as you guys walk back to collect your things, let us go around the table. Let them know who you're playing tonight. We'll start with the chattest, Chad.
I'm K Money, the Goliath Barbarian.
We got with us Sangretti.
I'm playing Tail, the Kobold Wizard, and his familiar pages.
We've got Bread and Butter, the lovely Rachel.
I am playing Reshi, a Dragonborn monk.
And we've got Jobus25.
I'm Bilbar of the White Raven, playing a human paladin.
And unfortunately, Ginebra is not going to be with us tonight. So I'm sure we will all have a lot of fun at his expense, making up things for Rowan to do. But yeah, it is the day after you've left the ruins of Elon Trees. Your 3 now, I think, bags of holding, almost full to bursting with your treasure. You're taken back home to your adventuring guild hall in the town of Asari. It is, like I said, in the morning. You literally woke up. Quothe last week had a temper tantrum, rubbed river mud all over him because he didn't want to take a bath. And then you guys literally murdered a tower. And here you are. You pack up your things. If it's anything specific you guys want to do, just chime in. But I mean, you guys kind of have a little bit of rough terrain to cover in like the next day and a half or so before getting back to the road. After which, it's pretty, smooth sailing onto Reneus Alinar. It takes you a couple of days. Vilmar, you notice, we've got an alert here. That a host. Thank you for those, Chad. You guys, let's frame it like this. It's been cloudy in this area for the last couple of days. It's been kind of, I don't know, just the weather in general has been, it's one of those like threatening to rain at any moment, but just doesn't rain, kind of, dark and gloomy kind of weather. Partway through your third night on the trail, it's about 1:30 in the morning. You should be hitting up the road tomorrow, sometime in the early morning. You'll be stepping out onto the road, and it'll be like a nice week walk to get back to Reneus Alinar. Jobus, during your time on watch, you feel a sharp pain kind of in the back of your eyes. Vilmar feels this in his eyes, and you have the option to either like let it overcome you and maybe show you something, or you can like try and suppress it and like let the sort of burning feeling kind of wash over you.
Would he know that this is kind of the same feeling when he received them? It was like the same type of pain?
Yeah, it's a similar sort of like just bright white hot sort of. Your vision is interestingly darkening, but it's like it feels like you're staring at a bright light.
It's similar to if Vilmar feels like it's the same similar pain to when the Justicar gave him the gift, he would just let it take him. He wouldn't resist.
Okay. So giving into this this feeling of staring into this bright light, you for a moment feel like you've just been dropped, just for like a briefest of moments, and your vision and hearing go. Well, I say vision and hearing. Your vision goes dark and your hearing goes muffled. You can hear what sounds like an argument. One voice is a lot louder than the other voice. You think one voice is like a lot closer to you. And you feel restrained, but not like you're tied up. Kind of like imagine being like wrapped up in a bed sheet. Like, if like a couple people took the bed sheet so it was like you're standing up, right? And they wrap you up like a burrito. It feels like you're being constrained like all around your body. Kind of like people wrapping you up in a blanket real tight. And it lasts for just a couple of moments. You're hearing this argument, and then as soon as the pressure on your body like lets go, your vision and senses snap back to normal, and you're just sitting around the campfire. Everybody's asleep. Nothing seems to have disturbed the camp while all that was going on.
I tell which between the voices if it was two men, a woman and a man, like any. Was it clear enough to?
You make a just a I think probably a normal perception check, because your shield gives you advantage. Does it say specifically for sight or just all perception? I don't remember. She has advantage on initiative rolls and perception. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, roll an advantaged perception check.
So are you having an out of body experience or something here?
I was thinking maybe sleep paralysis.
19.
The 19, you do believe there was a male and a female, and the female voice was the louder voice.
Okay, and I couldn't see them. I just could hear them.
Yeah, no, you couldn't see anything. It was like imagine. Okay, this is like what it would sound and look like to you. You have a blindfold on and like a bag over your head, so it's all dark. You can't see anything. And someone has put earplugs or shooting headphones on you that you go to like the gun range, those ones, and then it just sounds like someone standing next to you having an argument with someone further away. But you can't really make out like what they're saying.
None of the words, couldn't catch any of it. Nothing. It's too muffled.
No, it's too muffled. But it sounded like a young woman, like maybe in her mid-20s, arguing with someone. You couldn't really make out enough about like who they would be arguing with.
All right, as I come back out of it, like you said, you can see the campfire and stuff. Can I feel anything or about where we're camping at, as far as I don't know. Does anything like stick out to where we're camped? Like maybe a former battlefield, something about are we in a grove, or is that would have triggered this event? Or
you could roll any particular. If you want like that kind of historical knowledge, you could roll history. Or if there's another like knowledge-based skill check that you could make an argument for, Arcana, survival, any of that kind of stuff.
Just history.
Sounds like history though is probably what we're looking for here.
5, of course.
5. You're pretty confident. No. I mean, there's been like wars and battles and stuff fought around, the whole country, but like this particular site, you don't remember anything.
Well, I was thinking maybe that, like, is this maybe where, this Jessica got injured by Keck?
No,
or something
that was
like
back
that?
at the actual. That was back at the.
Oh, that was at okay. That was at the temple.
Yeah.
Temple.
Yeah, that was actually at the what became the ruins.
Oh, okay.
Partly why it is in ruins. This is the gods fighting there. No, you're also. I mean, even over rough terrain. I mean, you guys are like fit adventurers and stuff. Like I'm thinking, you're probably like 50 miles, maybe a little bit more, 60 miles maybe, away from those ruins at this point. Maybe probably about 50 or so.
Okay. How else to do?
I mean, you do think like it had something to do with your god's like gift to you, like the bright light, that you remember.
Well, it's
that-
obviously it sounds like it was the Justicar and I forget the elven goddess's name all the time. The two of them arguing about something. That's what I'm assuming, especially since it.
Lovers quarrel.
Yeah. Something to do with that. Is there
Maybe he gave
anything?
you something that he wasn't supposed to.
He murdered a monster tower that tried to eat him and walked for a couple days in the woods. I mean, he didn't
No,
really
no, no.
do
So
much.
my thought on this is, he was given the gift by the Justicar, right?
Right.
The eyes,
Uh-huh.
and the Justicar is no longer on this material plane.
Right.
So maybe he was chatting with Tristiel there, and giving the eyes to Villamar is not something that they wanted. So he was given something he wasn't supposed to get, was the idea there.
Can I?
There's no comment from me.
I don't know.
Furiously scribbles in the corner.
Can the character? I don't know if how this works. Like, would it be like meditate on it, or like sit and ponder, and like rolls, and maybe he could figure something out based on his memory, or prayer, basically.
No, I think the 5 in history covers that for right now.
Okay.
No, you have this weird experience, and at the campfire, try and put your head, wrap your mind around it. Not really sure. Just a young-ish woman arguing with someone somewhere.
Basically,
So-
what she said was, I saw you checking out her breastplate armor also. I mean, I'm just saying, that's probably what she was crabbing out about.
And then I can hear, didn't you see how shiny it was? I mean, come on, it's just. But all right, well then I guess Fillmore will. He'll just finish his watch and contemplate what he just saw or felt.
Mr. Tuck. Yeah, so you contemplate what the meaning of that premonition, vision. I mean, I hesitate to call it vision because there were no visuals, but
What dream?
psychic experience. You set to ponder what all that could entail. You guys, for the rest of you, nothing interesting really happens that third night. You guys make it back to the road, and other than this,
I have a question.
mm-hmm.
Was Jobus awake after his experience there, just kind of thinking about it, like he would see the rest of the camp?
Yeah.
I would like it to be known that during that time he saw Tails completely passed out with his spellbook open, and while it looked like gibberish, there was a post-it note on it that said, "Towers equal bad."
Ah.
I mean, an it post note.
Vilmar walks over and sees the
Moving
post-it note.
backwards.
He goes, nah, not too bad. He tears it up and throws it in a bush.
I just wanted that little bit of humor in that. That's all.
The tower was fine. We Kote went in first, anyways.
Let's
Yeah.
give some Lego toy.
I'm
Oh my
so.
gosh.
I got toasted by that tower. I was down to like 3 hit points at the end of that adventure.
No, I would have carried you out and saved you. Don't worry.
But you
Anyway,
make it-
you were.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, just saying, you make it to the road, by mid morning. Random travelers passing by, everybody in their cloaks. The weather's still gloomy, cloud covered, dark clouds. Still hasn't rained, but the weather persists for 4 days or so as you're walking through the forest path here, heading back towards the city of Reneus Alinar. When about 1 days of travel left on foot, you come to that inn once more.
Oh gosh.
Lovely.
The last time you were here, you murdered a bunch of hags. The time before that, you were just forced outside because you were guarding it on a caravan. But yeah, the last time you were here, you killed a bunch of hags and you blew up the inside of the actual inn.
Did we take over that inn?
Left it there.
Did we?
No, we never really did. We just kind of left it.
There's nothing left to take over, honestly.
Well, that hag like set a fireball off in the middle of the inn and like burnt like the inner structure of most of it.
Is the water cleaner after being boiled, or is it still sludge?
If you want to check out the water, you can make like a medicine check or a survival check.
Yeah, fuck it, I'm in.
As we approach the inn, does it look like there has been no activity since we were last there?
Actually, interesting that you might say that. Because no, it looks like there has been activity since you were last there.
So yeah, how clean's that water?
There's actually.
I'm
like
really
it's under
surprised I
new
rolled
management.
anything worthwhile there because that's a
20
wisdom
on a
check.
medicine. It does look like the water has been cleaned up a little bit. I mean, it doesn't look like it's been changed in a couple of days, but it's definitely not like there's no dead rats floating in it anymore. So there's nothing for Quothe to snack on tonight, unfortunately.
It looks like I'm halfway dead from your last adventure.
Well, I think all that would be healed. I think we should be back to normal.
You've had multiple long rests. You guys should be all healed up. Many days traveling on the road. Getting sleep at night and all that.
So what kind of activity was at this inn while we were gone? Can we tell? Is there people here?
Zoom in. See some more detail. Yeah, there's some people here right now actually. Just like commoners and stuff. You guys enter the inn. You can see a lot of the ash and soot and stuff has been wiped away as best as it can be. New flooring has been like laid down. It's not like they haven't like repaired the floor, but like they've like patched it enough, you know. It looks like a workaround before they can like actually repair stuff. They've salvaged as many tables and chairs and whatnot as they could. But yeah, it's just a bunch of people hanging out. There's a bard hanging out, playing some songs. Just some people hanging out, drinking. As you
Does
enter,
the bard look cooler than Genie?
well, he would have, but Genie did and just get that new swag. So there's that.
Got my eyes out for a cooler bard.
So I tell you, are we gonna go in this inn? Anybody want to go in and see what's going on, or
I mean, do we need a
pass it?
place to stay for the night, or are we just gonna pass by it?
You can sleep on the road if you do that.
Yeah. Did you say we got here at the end of the day? Was that what you said,
Yeah.
Jeff? Oh, so
Well,
it sounds like we're.
It's up to y'all. Do you want to go in?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Well, let's go in.
Gotta go to my favorite bath anyway.
It's cleaner than before, so it's actually
Did
an
everything
improvement.
reset? Are they stuck in this life of getting killed by us over and over?
It's a time loop. There's just explosions every Tuesday.
No, there's a trifle few more people here. This time. This looks like travelers and, general people, of common folk traveling about. There's a couple of horses, like up in the stables and stuff, and you go put your horse cart kind of up for the night. When you guys get in there, this elf-looking guy with like the long golden hair and golden skin, he says, welcome to my new tavern, friends.
We found a bunch of bandits that took over the tavern. Or
This
that's the male version of hags.
He says, my name is Bill I Am. Welcome to Bill's place.
So what's a male hag? Like a midnight cowboy or something like that?
A midnight cowboy? That's
Oh my
yes,
gosh.
yes, that's official. Midnight cowboy.
Mister, I think you're mistaken. This is our inn.
Pollock's
Yes.
poles
How?
too.
Little Tails is starting shit already. I love it.
Yep.
I don't see your name on the sign out front.
No, but it is here on this deed. And I will pull the deed out of my bag.
I'm gonna go change into my assless chaps.
Oh my gosh.
He holds his hand out for the deed.
I'm not going to just hand it to him. Why would I hand it to him? I don't know anything about this dude.
He says, well, papers are one thing, but this place was abandoned. We've had it for about a week now, or more. Almost a whole fortnight.
Yes,
mhm.
enjoy
And
cleaning up
it's-
the hags.
Mhm, mhm.
Who do you think left them here? Foul creatures they were.
I don't know what you're talking about. This place, sold to us by Renee Salinar after there was a kitchen fire.
Very much not a kitchen fire.
Well, everything was burned in here when we started cleaning it up about a week and a half ago. This does not seem like a normal customer proprietor interaction. Can I get you some beverages, perhaps?
Yeah, when did Tail get sassy?
I don't know what to tell you about the deed or anything. We purchased this tavern from the city. You just have to take it up with them. But
It's o-
I'm perfectly
okay.
happy to serve you for coin of the realm. Should you need a refreshment or a place to sleep for the evening, perhaps?
The deed's fake. I just wanted to see how you would react.
Right. This kid's kind of weird. Anyway, can I get any of you a drink or a place to sleep here at Bill's place?
I say we step outside and we drop another 30-meter napalm explosion right in the middle of it.
Oh my gosh, right?
Please don't.
Is that the plan? Are you just gonna activate Lizard Wizard and then leave?
Don't.
Tap 'em on the
Just
top of
grab Tails and
the
like
lizard.
pull the pin out of Tails and throw him in there.
Throw him in there.
Hi, I'm the guardian of the inn.
The cat's just flying from head to head with its claws.
I just want to see him at the door yelling, "None shall pass."
Perhaps a road brew if you don't wish to stay for the night.
You're gonna force me to use that fine sense. Is there anything
Yep.
Let me divine sense. Let's see what what Vilmar feels so far.
Divine sense.
I want to note that there are 3 people outside, though.
Oh yeah, when you pass them, it just looked like a guy in his like late teens, like macking on some girls who kind of look like they both like him.
Looked like.
You guys ever seen the, I guess, the commercial or trailer for the How to Train Your Dragon 3? You know how he's got the dragon over there, and then all of a sudden he's doing the thumbs up, like, yeah, good job. I imagine that's how that interaction of Tails pranking the innkeeper and Rowan went. Rowan's just like, good, keep going. Tails is like,
Pretty
I
sure
got
there was
this.
some finger guns involved somewhere.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Choo choo!
But yeah,
So?
I don't
How's that divine sense going?
Did it
divine-
break? Do we need to shake Vilmar a few times and try again?
What? I just know I just say I'd use it. He needs to tell me.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Vilmar's
I got
broken.
distracted by
I broke-
everything going
Vilmar
on.
broke the jam.
Sorry, I got distracted and I forgot to answer that question. Actually, open your awareness to detect such forces. Those celestial fiends are undeads within 60 feet of you. And nothing's been hallowed or consecrated. It's just a normal inn, apparently.
This time. Wink, wink.
I cannot. As far as divine sense is concerned,
Yeah,
there's
I
no
mean,
strong evil. There's no consecrated or desecrated ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
Nothing that reveals. Just a very
Okay.
confused and trying to
Perception
remain
tell me
cheerful.
apart.
A
What is my
Labyrinth guy, kind of just offering you some beverages or a place to stay if you want, or you can have some food and then leave. He's like, just what are we doing here?
What does my perception tell me as far as like seeing what people are doing, anything ordinary or strange with them, sweating, looking awkward?
The,
for the most paranoid
well,
adventuring group ever.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Well,
Tails
Vilmar's
might,
cautious, so
Tails might be a little embarrassed about his little prank. I don't know. I'm not putting that on him, but
No, he
he
is
might
like
be looking a little weird. I know
very much like Dad told me to do this, and then all of a sudden I'm not okay with it. Yeah, that's the
Genie-
vibe you're getting from him.
Genie looks like he's sizing up the bard, who's playing a little hurdy-gurdy just to the north of Quothe there.
We need to have a battle of the bards.
Maybe. This guy looks like he's just coming out of his room and find a place to sit. Other people are just kind of having drinks. Seems like a relatively normal place. The couple intense, awkward moments pass for the bartender. He's like, "Well, if you need anything, it's just a silver for the night, for a room that comes with use of our new, just freshly cleaned bathhouses. That's a lot of work. And it is just 2 copper for an ale, and he says, well, if you need anything else, just let me know. I'll otherwise, I guess you can have a seat for a little bit.
Well, let's rent a room and wait till they try to kill us in our sleep.
Vilmar asks us, how many free rooms do you have tonight?
Well, as I just said, none of them are free. They're 1 silver. But He says,
Vacant rooms. How many vacant rooms do you have, smartass?
"Oh, vacant rooms. Well, we do have. Luckily, just the whole south side of the inn here is free tonight."
Oh, it's free tonight, huh?
He said
You're
free.
giving rooms,
He said free.
giving rooms away for free tonight. We'll take the free rooms in.
Yes, yes. They until we can get the they are discounted rooms to 1 silver because of the smell. It still lingers from those god awfully dirty baths.
Yeah.
He kind of chokes, remembering just how god awful the baths were.
Maybe it's time I go take a bath again.
How do you guys feel about let's run
Yeah,
the
you have
table?
mud all over you, by the way, and a
Please
fish in
take
your
a bath.
beard.
I
Okay.
I accept any realm in which you choose to take a bath at this.
Okay, I'm gonna take a bath and pull out the stink rock, thinking it's pumice, and try to clean myself
Oh my
off.
gosh.
What do you guys
That's
feel like
fine
trying to get,
because that is an auditory temporary thing. It's okay.
Ugh.
Do you guys want to try to rent out the inn, the whole inn, to kick out some of these
Let's-
people?
Let's get a room.
Mister, what if we rent the whole inn? Can we get a discount?
Well, no, the other beds have already been paid for by the travelers here.
Hmm.
I mean, how steep is the discount? Because there's no doors on the bedrooms.
Okay, well, I would like a room, Mr. Innkeeper, and a strawberry margarita, please. Make it a double.
I'll
One
take a
bed and
Jumbo.
a strawberry jumbo coming right up.
Thank you. I'm not going to drink it, by the way. I'm putting it on my nightstand because I'm a little worried about it being poison. It's just going to sit there.
Littlemore's gonna hang out.
So
at
as
the-
you
in
guys
the,
get your room straightened out, and as Quothe, you're out there in the baths. Like you to roll me perception.
Buddy.
No, just Quothe.
Actually, I'm gonna hang out in front of Tails' room.
You
Trying
hear
to
some
protect
very
the
Why
little-
is the
strange
button
noises.
not working? Oh, there it worked. No, it didn't.
Roll perception.
Yeah, it's being a fickle bastard.
It's being a Rachel.
Damn game lag.
Not bad.
15 is good enough. Quothe, you hear coming from outside a sort of sloshing noise, like if someone is carrying like a bucket of water without, like, not a bucket, but like a tub of water, like a fairly large container of water, but it doesn't have like a lid or anything, so you can hear like the sloshing and stuff.
Oh, I can peek out the window.
Yeah, peek out a couple of windows.
I don't know which direction it's coming from.
Yeah.
I assume the alfalfa field over here.
It's actually coming from near the alfalfa field, but not through the alfalfa field.
Okay, we'll try it down here. I had my headphones on backwards.
I'm imagining him right now, like in Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and they like hear the battle music and they keep putting their face up in their ear. That's what he's doing.
You see kind of moving through some of the trees and whatnot off on that kind of, I don't know, 20, 25 feet off the bottom edge of the map here. You see two watery forms heading towards the bathhouse. Let me know what you want to do. We might have to roll initiative soon, but we'll find out. What are you doing? There's these two kind of, I don't know how to describe them, but they kind of got like, I don't know, vaguely human-ish shapes. They got like little appendages, like arms coming off of them.
It's the weather, dude. I knew.
Can I see them? Or their placement?
Yeah, they're about about like 40 feet like off that way. They're heading towards this general area. Like they're heading kind of towards you, towards the building or
Now,
whatever.
is that a stairs into the building here at the middle? Like a door entering stairs that go up into this area?
Those I believe are stairs that lead down. Actually, I think you're lower.
Oh, okay, I
than
gotcha,
ground level.
okay.
Yeah, you're kind of like, I think these windows are at about ground level, actually.
Okay, I'm going to step over here to where the door is. Is there any way I can raise any alarm or anything to notify the team that there's new travelers arriving?
I mean, if you want to like run back into the
Shit.
into the tavern, sure. You guys gave away those sending rocks that I tried to give, like at the very beginning of the campaign, and no one's tried to get a new set yet. You could try yelling. I don't
Just
know,
walk
man.
over to us.
I'll head back inside and let them know that there's travelers approaching. I won't do my normal chaoticness and just charge out there and try to use my drinking horn on one of these water elemental things.
I can just imagine just the barbarian. I'll drink you.
So when you go inside, what do you say?
I don't know if any of these travelers are a part of this mess that's coming down the street. I assume that it may turn south, so I'm going to stop over here and I'm going to tap Vilmar on the shoulder and whisper.
The liquidy creatures didn't come from the road. I just want to make that clear. It came from the tree line.
Okay, I'm just going to tap Vilmar and tell him that there's two blue squishy guys slowly walking towards the baths. Maybe he knows what blue squishy guys are.
Can I do, I don't know, like an intelligence check or something to see if I could decipher what blue squishy dudes mean?
Yeah, you could flat intelligence or survival wisdom, I guess, based. Arcana, I don't know, investigation, insight. Pretty much any
I'll go insight.
knowledge based skills.
Oh god.
A 3. Nope.
Nope.
You know everything.
Blue squishy. You're like the
Blue squishy.
the blue man group? They look kind of squishy.
Did you want to go to Vegas? Is that what you're saying? Game money?
Interest in percussion?
Okay.
Since he doesn't understand my
He just looks back at you as this kind of strange, like, what do you mean, blue squishy dudes? From what were, where were you, and where did you see them?
Okay. I'm half tempted to go outside and grab one and drag it through the front door and drop it at his feet so he knows what they are.
I think that's a terrible idea.
I mean,
Well, okay, Vilmar then, as he looks confused, it's like, Vilmar looks back at him, he's like, do you think they're dangerous? Do we need to get the group?
I think anything magical creature-wise in this game has turned out pretty damn dangerous.
Okay, go get Reshi, I'll get Tails.
Um,
And we'll meet up in the kitchen.
Bro, that's a lot of work. Where's the kitchen?
Back here. I'm assuming this looks like the kitchen area.
Okay.
So
Okay. I'm going to step over here and fill in Reshi on what the problem is or what's happening and see if she wants to join us in the kitchen.
No, you can just die. I got a margarita drink.
Okay. You relax.
I'll
Shut your
follow
door.
you.
He's like, I got this poison margarita to drink.
Wow, that's saying a lot. She'd rather drink a poison margarita than help you.
and Vilmar enters Tails' room, shading his eyes, just in case Tails is still looking at that book he found with the,
Oh yeah,
the ladies on it and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. With the weirdly sticky pages. Yeah.
Put your tail away. I'm coming in.
He says, "Those, Tails, come, little friend. We need to run. Blue. What do you call them? Blue squishy dudes.
Yes, blue squishy dudes.
There's possibly blue squishy dudes coming our way. We're gonna meet the rest in the kitchen."
I'm not even gonna try and understand what he said. I'm just gonna follow. I'm just like, fucking squish. What?
I imagine Jeannie's just going to walk outside and look around for blue squishy dudes.
Rowan's actually starting to get up into the face of this bard over here.
Oh, man.
Oh God.
Do we have catfight music?
I wish.
I forgot about Rowan.
That's okay. He won't make a big deal here.
Rowan's maybe done some Arcanite powder. He's like rolling his shoulders, getting ready to do
Yeah,
probably
he's pretty
bad
high.
choices.
That's why I didn't think he was gonna be too much help in this.
Here we go. Get him. No.
When he smiles, are his teeth blue?
The ones that are left.
Ah.
I guess. Will Vilmar, I guess, see him as Vilmar exits Tails' room? Will he see Jeannie doing this?
Yeah. He's like
Okay.
getting all up, in this guy's face, like leaning in,
Vilmar
invading his personal space.
grab him by the back of the neck and just drag him to the kitchen.
He's like, "Wait, hey man, I was gonna challenge him to a bard duel."
Later, my friend. You can measure your keyboards later.
He's
It
like, "My
has to
keyboard's
happen.
the biggest keyboard."
I want to see a dance battle.
All 88 keys. All 88.
We've got huge keyboards, great keyboards. We have the most terrific keyboards.
And
I've made
Did-
guitars great again.
did Cave Money say where they were coming from? Like, were they coming from the field and stuff?
I
Southwest.
said they were coming towards the bathhouse.
The bathhouse.
Yeah.
Is this a window? Can we look out the window to see if they're still
that
there?
that is a
Yeah, that's what I
window.
was going to do. That's why I stepped over to this window. I was just waiting.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
those are windows. You guys look at the windows while waiting for Tail. Get into the kitchen.
They're
Make
flumps.
us perception checks. It's been, a bunch of seconds. Probably a good
We're going to have a Papa Smurf crossover
2
here.
rounds or so to do all that. 15 for Vilmar, and what'd you get, Kothe?
My character sheet hates me. It keeps disappearing.
Well, then fire it.
Perception?
Come to the kitchen.
A 2.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
You guys don't see anything out there.
Okay.
Both points. You like they were coming from over the tree line, like over this direction. Probably
I would like
another
to-
30 to 30 feet or so off the edge of the bottom edge of the
And with
map.
my 2 perception, I was actually pointing at the barn to the north.
I would like to make an addendum here. He looks out the window and gets confused by his own reflection and says, "There's a guy." No, oh,
Right
never
there.
mind.
He texts the window.
There's a bald boomer! Oh, wait.
All right. Well, since we don't see anything, then Billmore will talk to Tails, since Tails is the smartest one of us here. Do you know what any blue squishy guys could be?
Do you have more information than that?
Billmore looks at K Money. Hey, it came from him.
They're blue and they're shaped like really big gingerbread men. Does that clear the waters? To
Tails
be
is
fair, I
gonna
was
get, like,
tokenless.
almost face deep in his bag of holding, and then pulling out a book. Can I make like a
God, you better crit that son bitch.
what kind of check would this probably be? I guess investigation. Can I make an
Sure,
investigation
why
to see if
Oof.
There you go.
24 investigation. You think with as much information as you were given,
I don't think I'm
and
gonna
with
know
the
much more.
information you were given, you think he could be talking maybe about water genasi, maybe a water elemental, water weird. There's like a lot of
There's a lot of
what do
water
you mean
things.
water, yeah, blue
But it-
squishy. You think
Yeah, it
might
kinda
be
narrowed it down a
water
little.
something, maybe something involving water. So maybe it's a water genasi, an actual elemental, what a triton, or sea elves.
Pretty much, like I don't know, 40 pages of the monster manual. That's
Yeah.
what I think it might be. Do I get a general sense of not all of their alignments, but like on average what their alignment would be from my knowledge of water creatures? Like, would they naturally be hostile? Is the thing that I'm thinking about in this. On average. Since I'm pretty sure I don't know what they are, but I know they could be any of these things.
Second.
He has to go look up the 40 pages in the monster manual. Look
Yeah,
up each-
I gotta actually calculate the average.
That one's evil. That one's evil. Okay, that one's good.
Considering the last thing you guys saw him studying was swimsuit models.
Hey now.
I was very concerned about their UV protection, sir.
You think neutral?
Neutral. Probably not necessarily hostile, but not necessarily good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will
that is
relay
what
this
neutral
information to the crew and say, we could probably just talk to him.
Do they have mouths?
Maybe. Don't
Why
know.
don't we wait till they make the first move? Or maybe they'll just go and hang out in the willow water thing for a little bit and disappear.
So you just want to go out and go look for him, or do you want to wait in the inn for them to come, or wait in the kitchen? There's only 3 entrances to the kitchen here. It looks like.
I'm going to open a window and I'm going to send Tails out the window to go find out what they are to get me more information.
in our transition from the rooms to the kitchen, did we notice any of the people that the patrons and stuff? Were they still just kind of hanging out there in the middle? Obviously, the bard was there because Rowan was about to fight him, but
I mean, in your just quick run through, nothing really stuck out. If you want to go look, well,
I'm going out there and taking a look.
all right.
I'll just
Pages,
meander down the path until we see them.
so Pages, you're coming out like to see around the corner of this building here. Give me I won't even say give me a perception check. Both you and Quotha, you don't see any forms at this point.
I'm gonna check the bathhouse. Tentatively.
Okay.
Does Pages smell anything?
Me?
Roll a perception check for that. I don't know if they have like keen sense smell for advantage or.
Yeah, that is keen.
Roll with advantage. 15. You smell like someone just watered the grass here.
That was me. I didn't want to be in the pool.
Pages is going to return and just know it smells wet outside. That's the only information he is giving him. And he's immediately going to hop up on this barrel and just stop caring about everything. Just start cleaning himself.
Cats are a great wizard companion.
Okay, I'm going to jump around this corner and like roar.
Okay.
Where's my sound?
Okay.
Oh, it's
Intimidate
unplugged.
check.
Oh,
Make a roar check.
do the roar.
Yeah, roll intimidation.
Okay, rolling roar.
Nice.
Man. What are you hoping to achieve with this?
Well, if there was someone around the corner, that maybe I'll startle them and have them on the back foot if it's something nasty. And if it's not something nasty, then I can just apologize and move on.
I'm sorry I roared at you.
I find someone just like mid-trow drop, like getting ready to go to the pool. Just a pair of shaking buns.
a little squirt.
Uh-oh, we got a hidden dice roll here going on, I see.
Roll a hidden. The only thing you notice is that the surface of the water kind of ripples a little bit seemingly from the force of your really awesome roar. Nothing. There's nobody in here.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go talk to the innkeeper and just kind of ask him and tell him what's going on. I'm gonna move over there real quick.
Trying to get free drink.
What's his
I'm
name?
gonna
Bob
climb back
or
into
Bill?
the pool and relax like I was.
Bill's Pub.
Bill's place, but close enough.
All right. Hey, Bill. My companion noticed that there were some watery figures approaching the bar or the inn here, and I didn't know if you were expecting people or creatures of that sort, but I wanted to let you know ahead of time in case they're looking for trouble or if they're your honored guests. Just a heads up.
Well, I wasn't expecting any. Well, I'm always expecting and never not expecting. It's it's an inn. People come and go. No reservations. As I can recall from any water, I don't know what you're talking about, but if they're nice people, they can maybe sleep in the barn or something. All the rooms, you can tell your friends that all the rooms here are booked for the night. I can put a pot of soup on if they are hungry or something.
That might piss them off since they're water.
Yeah, the margarita was awesome, by the way.
I'm sorry, the strawberries are out of season.
What
Did
was
you
it?
She said it was awful. You said it was awful?
No, it was good. It was good.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I heard you say it was awful. Well, I mean, the strawberries were still out of season. If you liked it, maybe, you know, get out of season strawberries for your next one.
Rotten strawberries. Yeah, thank you.
I
All right,
really don't like this innkeeper.
Are we
Neither do I.
going to?
Wow.
Are we gonna
You
go
don't like
outside and
any
try and meet these guys?
NPCs
Or...
that I make. You just don't like me, Sangretti.
I liked Mina. I like Faith.
What's wrong with this guy? He's just trying to run a bar.
I was trying to intimidate him and see, like, you telling us the truth? I don't know. There's something about you I don't like.
Okay, we can roll intimidation.
Why don't
Oops, I
you
did-
roar at him?
15.
Oh, yeah, I should have roared at him.
See how well he resists.
Maybe
He
likes bears.
breaks immediately, and he's like, "Why are you being so mean to me? I'm just trying to run my inn that I got from the city because it was burned down." What?
Where's your proof? Show us your proof. You wanted to see our deed. Why don't we show me your deed?
I never asked for CT. What are you? Says my proof is in here. He like goes in here and like goes. He's like, "This is a writ from the Lord." He like hands it to you. It's
Alright,
got like the Lord of Rheneas Alinar like signature and seal on it. Just like, this inn is now in the ownership of, you know, Bill, and is like his full name or whatever. Bill I am. The elf. He's like, "Look, I'm just trying to run an inn. I don't know what you people want from me. You come in here, you say
I'll
it's
snatch it out
your
of his hand.
inn, but it's my inn, and then
Just stole the it.
you just
Be nice
being
to him.
strange, and now the
I know. I'm gonna snatch it out of his hands and take it to Tails and see if Tails can like verify that the seals and all that stuff are legit.
what do you do? What do you don't? Hey, come back here with my deed. Like, what are you doing?
I-
I don't.
I guess I'll roll for that. What would you like me to roll? What?
Initiative.
Just a straight
Initiative.
D20, I guess.
Just
Intelligence? Add intelligence? He's like, the innkeeper's like complaining. He's like, talking about water, people, and coming, and then acting all weird tonight. What are you people up to? Taking my deed? A 19. It looks pretty official.
I don't think he's our problem. I think these two water things are going to be our problem. Or they're just two rain clouds trying to make rain. I don't know.
Is that what they call it these days?
We're interrupting their. Yeah, I don't know.
they're out there rain making. Yeah.
They haven't come in here yet, so they're doing something out there.
All right. Sorry,
Mr.
go ahead.
Vilmar, this is it's very real. You should probably give it back to the man. He probably wants it back.
All right, I take it gently from Tails, and then I slam it in the guy's chest and say, "He says it looks legit. I'm gonna keep an eye on you," and then kind of give him a little push.
Yeah. Quothe, can you roll? While all this is going on, can you roll a d20 for me, Quothe?
Oh yeah,
Uh-oh.
sure. Makes me think of that stuff with gummy worms and stuff. The old D20. I'm a little out of practice here. Where's the damn button?
You know what scares the shit out of me, guys?
What?
I rolled well pretty much all night, and we're probably gonna get into combat, which means I'm gonna roll like shit
Let's
in
just do
combat.
this.
You don't get both.
Kothe, when you get in the water, everything's okay for 20 seconds or so until you start like moving through the pool a little bit more. And once you get to the middle, you feel like the water itself tried to pull you under.
Why did you go back in the pool?
Okay, can I do a perception check on whether it's a merman or a merwoman?
So the 3, you're gonna get pulled under the water here. We're gonna need everybody to roll initiative right now.
You could have just left well enough alone.
I was happy being in the kitchen looking for snacks.
And I was enjoying my margarita.
There's no step stools.
And we're slapping
Ooh,
around the
okay.
poor innkeeper. And then Quothie had to go back to the bathtub.
Oof. It's one of those days.
Yeah, we're both getting shitty rolls, aren't we?
Oh, it's fine. It wasn't on the turn tracker.
It's initiative, yeah. I was gonna say I'd love to roll a 2 on initiative. Shit.
We'll make Jeff type it in.
The lady who wants the most time to decide what to do has got the highest dexterity, so consistently ends up at the top of the initiative
I
order.
can't see. I want to literally watch what everything happens, and then I can make a decision.
You can choose to not do anything on your turn.
This is true. This is very true.
So Rowan's on there, tail.
She chooses Margarita with a flurry attack. 5 keys.
I mean, probably right now, Risky wouldn't really be doing much anyways, so paying attention to what's going on in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Come over and smack Vilmar in the back of the head. Be nice!
Alright, so you guys are arguing in the kitchen about paperwork and contracts. Just being a general pain in the ass to all of my NPCs that you come across for whatever sick and twisted
I didn't do
reason you
anything.
choose to do that.
For the record, I was being nice.
This water elemental is trying to drown Quothe.
Hey, Jeff.
What's up?
Aerodynamics of a cow.
Hey man, that's don't come at me like that, homie. You're gonna take 2d8 plus 4 bludgeoning damage.
Jeez.
Don't I have to do a strength saving throw first?
I added your 6 to that 3. I didn't want you to know what it was. I was being sneaky. Because I know how, if I just start saying a water elemental pulls you below, everybody's going to start freaking out. So I just had you roll a straight d20, and I added your strength.
He's got a high
Gotcha.
constitution modifier. He'll be fine drowning for a while.
So yeah, you
Oh my God.
rolled this a total of 9 on it. With that 3 that I asked you for in the d20. That'll be 2d8 plus 4. So 7 and 4 is 11 bludgeoning damage as you get drug under the water here.
Okay.
You cannot breathe unless you can breathe water.
In case you're wondering how long you can hold your breath, it is equal to the number of minutes. That would be your constitution modifier.
So, for the rest of our campaign.
You have a high
Maybe.
constitution, so you can probably hold on for a while. However, I would drown within seconds.
I definitely think Quothe is the better one to be in this situation.
Well, so what's our next step? I need to auto rage when something touches me.
Auto rage. It touched me, I'm mad. Got a real problem with flies.
Rage Tourette's.
Reshi, you were just telling this guy about some water things, going into the baths, and he was like, I don't know who your friends are. I wasn't expecting anybody. And he got into an argument with Vilmar. And now they're back in the kitchen talking about legal documents.
Okay.
All that's happened to Quothe is literally he's just been pulled under the water. So it's not like he's being held under the water. So you can't like scream or make any like loud noises or anything. So there's nothing, unfortunately, there's no big cues or tells.
There's no tells, yeah.
So what are you doing up here in the inn while people are arguing about paperwork?
It's a good question. I was trying to think of what I would actually do if nothing was happening in the bathhouse. Would I go and see where he'd gone? Would I naturally, or would I just stay here and try and keep the fight from happening inside? I think honestly, I would just go and tell the innkeeper I'm sorry for them harassing you. Honestly, like I want to go outside, but I feel like that's cheating since I know it's happening.
Yeah, I mean, Reshi wouldn't know that Quothe's in danger right now.
No.
Rowan says that he's too pretty for paperwork. He's gonna try and get back out here to continue his conversation with the other bard.
It's a real bad news for you there, Quothe, but none of us know you're dying right now.
I know, that's the thing.
Nobody does.
I'd say maybe after a couple of rounds we'd want to know where he went, but honestly, it's kind of like, would you though?
Yeah, especially when a round is only 6 seconds.
Right.
Yeah.
Quothe, it's your turn.
Okay. Guess I'm raging. That doesn't
Do it.
get somebody's attention. What will?
Save
Yeah,
your
if
own
you got
ass.
the
buddy.
teleport one, that'd be awesome.
Jump up and shout
I
at
don't
us
think
if
it'll work.
you can get some air.
Where is it now?
Ooh, buddy. The one necrotic energy bursts from you, hits each creature within 30 feet of you. See how big?
Sucks to be that thing.
Pages.
Oh, so close.
Pages.
So close.
Oh no, it didn't hit him. It didn't hit him. Oh, the
What?
cat though. Yeah.
Cat pages. It hits pages.
Yeah.
If
Oh,
it
it
goes-
does
Hey.
hit pages. Hey.
That's fine. That's my alert that something is horribly fucking wrong.
Yep.
My cat
Okay. So
Alright, so you gotta
when
roll-
cat explodes in corner.
Something is wrong.
We all just look over shocked. What the fuck?
So
I mean,
roll
be an
one,
alert.
Roll one
Okay.
d10 for me.
1d10. Oops.
Boy, I hope you roll a 1.
Well, yeah, because then you would just
Yeah, I
start
typed it in
bleeding.
wrong. What am I doing wrong? I'm forgetting.
Use the dice up
Slash
at the top.
roll
Okay.
space.
Ah.
d10.
Gotcha. Just do that. Pages.
6. How many HP does Pages have?
2.
Oh,
2.
fuck.
All
Pages is
right.
dead.
You have 14 temporary HP.
Pages.
14. So that means there's 2 of them that I hit, and 1 you haven't revealed. Gotcha. Gotcha.
I don't know if Quothe knows that.
Yeah. Pages pops out of existence. Just the bonus of being a Fey character.
Okay.
Good.
What can I do here? Am I able to just attack this thing?
You can. Let me see here. If it's restrain, being, oh, so it's you're grappled. Yeah, you can. All right, wait. Until the grapple ends, Carter is restrained. You can either try and escape with the strength saving throw, or you can attack the elemental.
Oof.
Mm.
So that's necrotic energy, right? That he did?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to attack it.
Okay.
And
So you're remaining grappled to attack.
yes.
Okay.
So he's still drowning while he's.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you what to do.
I have a good amount of time.
Okay.
I have to use the two-handed greatsword, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You're precious.
And why is it only 2d6?
Because that's what a great.
Oh,
sword
gotcha. Yeah.
is.
Okay.
Well, it's
So-
2d6 plus 1.
Let's turn that on.
Uh, 26 will hit. 11 will not. uh, 2 for 12. Really? Is it? Oh, because he's right. Bonuses. I was like, damn, did you actually roll double sixes? 2 plus 12, 14, a slashing damage.
And then, as a bonus action, can I try to break grapple?
No, that is an action to try
Okay.
and break grapple.
I'm going to use a healing potion as a bonus then.
Can you? I mean, I guess you can drink while drowning.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just going to use a regular.
Holding your breath.
It's a
I
1d6.
think biologically you have to. 2d4 plus 2 for a regular healing potion.
Okay.
So you heal 8 hit points.
Okay, that ends my turn because I have no movement.
Vilmar, the deed seems to have been corroborated as valid by Tail. Like a second later, his cat disappears out of existence with a little noise. But the tavern keeper like snatches the deed back from you. He's like, yes, well, like I said, this is my place. I bought it. It's, you know, one of those. Damn it, what are they called? Like when the government like
Auctions.
seizes your place and puts it up. Yeah, but it's like a type of auction.
Foreclosure?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
foreclosure.
One of those.
Yeah.
Some kind of auction, a police auction. It's like I got it at auction, and it's my building now. I don't know what you two were talking about, any water people, but
Anderson puts his hand over his mouth and then looks at Reshi and Tails and goes, "What happened to Paige? Where is K-Money?"
So I'm gonna agree and be like, I don't know, but I feel like something is going on. Do we want to check this? Do you want to investigate maybe outside. I don't know, whatever you want to do, but I feel like something is happening.
Tails, did you want to add anything or?
Question to the DM. Is a 30-foot necrotic circle of living things, right? It does damage to?
Mm-hmm.
Right here, is this like wheat and grain and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Would it decay to it all, so I would know what had happened in any way,
Each-
shape, or form?
No, each creature. They're not creatures. They're plants. Number one only on his rage thing only affects creatures.
Okay. I honestly don't know how to handle this because I've never had a familiar. I don't know if I would know that Pages has been destroyed. I feel like I probably would notice his presence is gone because he's kind of like an.
Don't you guys share senses when
Yeah,
they're wrenching
know.
feeling?
I would assume kind of like losing one of your senses, you would be very aware of it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I would assume so.
So we know something really wrong is happening.
Tail doesn't know why, but he does know that Pages is currently dead. And the closest thing that he sees is the innkeeper, so he probably assumes the innkeeper has killed Pages and is now really mad at him.
Mhm.
Oh god, you want me to kill the innkeeper?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Kill the
this is
innkeeper.
bad.
What would your instinct be?
No, I don't think we need to kill the innkeeper. I'm just telling you the thought process of the lizard wizard, okay?
well, I'm waiting for what
Murder him.
the lizard wizard would say, because if lizard wizard's going to say, "I think he did it," I might jam a sword in this guy's belly.
You do you, dude. I have no idea what the fuck I'm gonna do. I really don't. I'm gonna get a die and start rolling outcomes on a table in my head here.
Yeah, well, we gotta come up with something. Vilmar, he took his little paperback, his deed. It says, he bought it at auction. Dinner will be ready in like 30 minutes. He's starting to walk back into his office. Pages isn't there. I don't know if Tail has said anything. Your free action to talk doesn't have to be on your turn.
I have an addendum. I don't think the innkeeper did it. And the reason I don't think the innkeeper did it is because I was looking right at him when Tail was removed from this plane of existence. So I probably would have noticed any little subtle things he was doing magic-wise.
Sure. Yeah. Make a perception check.
Perception check, eh?
Yeah.
This is gonna go bad.
Or what's your passive perception?
My passive perception, 11.
11. Yeah, with an 11 passive perception, you don't notice that the innkeeper was doing it. If he was doing anything, you think everything's fine. At least in regards to the innkeeper.
Now, table talk. After we find this water elemental in the inn, I'm probably gonna be real fucking mad at the innkeeper. But that's for after if we survive.
Right. Yeah.
Well, and another reason, or on the table, and more table talk, is the reason Vilmar's pushing this guy is because of our last experience here.
Right.
You
It
guys-
was not a good time. It was
Not a good time.
bad
And and remember, the guys were like, "Oh yeah, come in," and they were gonna be all. So I don't trust this guy, even though I don't feel any evil here, celestial stuff. I still don't trust him. So that's why I said, if Tail says, "I think he did it," Vilmar might go off on him.
Well, what are we doing? Burning daylight.
So
Tail does not think he did it.
okay. So Vilmar's then gonna go, because Reshi said maybe check outside. So I'll look at Reshi and go, "Okay, I'll go outside and look for."
Well, because we've been missing Quothe for like 10 seconds or 12 seconds or whatever, but at the same time, we just seen something suspicious happen with Pages.
Pages, yeah.
So we
Well,
have to assume something is happening, and we know two watery people or something was heading this way, apparently.
Right. That's a good point. All right, so I'll just the dash uses up my action, right?
Yes, unless you have anything like a spell or something to make it not an action.
I wonder if I should use...
Expeditious retreat or anything like that.
Using a scroll is a bonus action, right? Or is that an action?
It's, I think, dependent on the spell on the scroll.
We'll have a scroll haste. That's... I was thinking if I read... Because haste doubles your movement, right?
Yeah.
And then it gives you an extra attack action, but reading the scroll, is that the whole bonus action, or?
Reading a scroll is a bonus action, because haste is a bonus action spell, yeah.
Okay.
I think haste is bonus action.
So if I put haste on myself, can I go farther than 60 if I use my action to actually dash?
Yeah, you travel like 100.
120?
Or wait, sorry, no. Casting time is an action for haste.
Okay, it is. Okay.
So it would be an action to cast haste, which would double your speed. But it's doubled for a minute, or for as long as you can keep concentration on it. So if you take damage, you'll have to make concentration checks.
I'll try this concentration spell too. So if I switch over to something, a paladin spell, I'll go exhausted, right?
Yeah, if you lose concentration.
I forgot about
level
that.
of exhaustion.
Okay, then I'm just gonna normal dash then to outside. Which is...
Either way,
No.
we're not getting there anytime soon.
Yeah. 60 feet. Alright, so I can... Nope. Let me grab my guy, and I'll just dash to... I think it was there?
Yep.
It says... Alright. That'd be my turn.
Tail!
Tail has no idea what's happening right now, but needs to find what hurt his cat and or killed his cat. So he's going to cast haste on himself.
Interesting choice.
And he is going to book it. Right there. That's all he's got. He's frantically searching. He can't get that far.
So starting at the start of each of the water elementals' turns, anybody who is currently grappled by it takes recurring 2d8 plus 4 damage. 8 and 4 this time is 12 bludgeoning damage to you, Quothe. Take note of other things. That'll bring us to Reshi here.
Alright, I'm gonna head the same direction. I'm not gonna get very far, but I'm gonna do it.
You have 40 feet of movement. That's pretty far.
Yeah, you can like dash and stuff too. You can actually dash as a bonus action if you spend a 1 point a key.
So if I keyed, then I could dash another 40 feet.
Yeah.
Well, can she just...
Do that.
So you can
Well,
use
she
your
can-
normal action as well. You could run up to 120 feet if you use your action and a point of key. And do nothing but run.
Or just do... Use your normal action and dash, which is 80 feet. It's just, that'd be your turn, basically.
Yeah.
So you can go 40 or 80 by just dashing using up your action, or you can do 120 with your dash
With
and a
everything.
key.
Dash and my action. Okay. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go 120 using a key. Gonna dash to 80,
You're gonna-
And then I'm going to use the next 40 to get to 120.
Would you guys say that this place is not pet friendly?
Probably not.
You write in your Yelp review.
Jeff, is that fair right there?
my angry Yelp review, yeah. That's kind of...
let's see, where were you? You were like there, right?
Oh wait, that was 40, so that's another 40 for my action and then another 40. Let me know what I'm doing
You
that's
only
not
went
fair.
like 30. You could have gotten, that would be 40.
You were right there.
Yeah, you can get,
Out there?
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm sticking right there.
So you get out here, catching up to these kids that are just, they're kind of giggling and like half skip, half running. You know, that sort of playful jog that young love is wont to do. It looks like they're gonna go running into the bathhouses. All like...
Can I ask them? I would like to ask them if they've heard anything or seen anything outside. Like they look like watery people. I mean, I just kind of want to figure out if they've seen anything before I've gotten here.
The kids are like really startled by like a grown-ass dragon lady running up on them.
Jumping up on them.
The boy, he's like, no, we didn't see anything. No, it was like, no, we're totally, I don't know either of these girls. And he like starts to run away.
Just gonna be like, hey, don't worry, bro. I'm not trying to mess up your game. I'm just kind of wondering where my friend went, and we saw some interesting people out here, so we're just curious. Do your thing.
You see like, the other two girls kind of look annoyed at this guy for like ditching them. And they're like, we didn't see anything. We were just gonna go have a quick bath together, but you kind of fucked that up for us. Good job.
You could do better, but okay.
Ooh! That mom hit. You can do better, honey.
This guy's off somewhere else. I don't know.
He's ultimately rejected.
Well, they could, but okay.
That's as far as you can get down there on your turn.
All right, I'm here.
Rowan. Let's do... Perfect. Just roll performance check. I like that.
Jeez.
Good. It's not so good. Rowan just shouts. He's like, I did it! I did it! I am better than you! And he grabs the guy's, like, hurdy-gurdy from him and, like, throws it on the ground and it, like, smashes. He's like, get out of here! He's like, only Ketars in this inn. You stupid idiot. And then he starts playing his old guitar. Starts playing like Highway to Hell or something like that.
You mean Hell to Highway, I see.
Yeah, Hell.
Yes, that's the song. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
It is a Rowan original.
The Escalator to Nirvana.
Escalator to Nirvana? Okay, yeah. I dig it. I'm all for this.
The moving sidewalk to limbo. I don't know. All right. Remember, you can use your action to try and escape the grapple, or you can use your action to attack this thing.
I'll use my action at strength.
To try and break the grapple? Yeah.
Saving throw?
Strength saving throw, yep.
Okay.
God, I hope you get out of it.
11 from the Barbarian. This is insane,
Wow.
you guys. This is not quite enough. That is, unfortunately, your turn trying to break the grapple there.
Can I use a bonus action to heal again?
Do you have another healing potion within easy
I got
reach?
one more left in my bag.
No.
Have you taken damage?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's taking
Yes,
bludgeoning
every time.
damage.
Oh, I did the math wrong. Wait a minute. How much did I take last time? 8?
You took 12 bludgeoning damage.
You say I thought it was 11. Yeah, 12.
But you did have 14 temporary health.
Yeah, I
When you
haven't taken it out of my temporary. That's what I did.
Gotcha.
No, that doesn't add up, right? I was at 38. So I should be at 49? 48.
Yes.
Did you take the damage from the first one?
Hold on.
Yeah, you took the damage from the first one, and then rage.
I took the
after
healing
that.
potion.
Okay.
And you took the healing. Yeah, took the healing potion, and then
Okay.
you raged.
Okay, so
So,
I need
yeah.
to take 12 out of my temporary health is what I did wrong, I think.
Right.
Okay, so my temporary health was 12, wasn't it?
It was 14.
14. Okay.
Don't forget those extra 2 points when you murdered my cat.
Yep.
Okay. I guess we'll just let it lie then. Okay. Yeah. Who's next?
Omar,
All right. I'm probably just gonna dash.
end of the round.
Here's my little.
Yep.
Yep. So
As
I
you,
catch up to her,
as
Rushy,
you-
and then she leaves me.
I'm gonna say you exit the building. Just right as you like step out of the doors, like you see this like the teenage boy who was talking to some girls. When you know just outside the door when you were coming in, he's like running up the road towards like the stables, crying like a little, he's like, why did that have to happen to me, man? And the little bit, you get out the door, start walking down the road, you see the two girls that he was with, and they're like, can you believe he would just like run away like that? What a little bitch. And you
I'm
catch
still
up to-
shouting back, you could do better.
you catch up to Reshi, and I think we're getting close to our normal break time. So the top of the round, Tail, I'll give you a quick moment to think about what you're gonna do on your turn. While we take a quick bathroom break. Everybody, thanks for watching. We're gonna take a quick break here at the top of the round. Use the bathroom, get a drink, get some snacks. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a good break. I know I did. Where we last left off, everybody's rushing out of the tavern except for Rowan, who's having a beef with a bard. Tail, it's your turn. Everyone else is rushing to catch up to Quothe and help him with his, well, they're looking for Quothe. They don't know he's in peril. What are you gonna do, young squire?
If you can see this wacky zigzag line,
Yes.
that is the path that I am going to run. I'm going to use my action, then dash, then use my bonus action to dash. Sorry, my extra action from haste to dash. So
Hell yeah, dude.
he is frantically running around looking for anyone or anything he thinks hurt his cat.
All right, cool. Give me some perception check action while you're doing that as well. 13.
Slightly better than passive.
You see a I think it was this guy. You see this late teenage boy, probably a couple years older than you, but not by much, running up the road. I mean, who's got the look of a guy who might like to kick cats for fun. But he's currently crying his eyes out, running away from two girls as best as you can tell.
Is his name Beeve?
Beeve?
Poor Beeve.
Yeah.
I think Beeve's here to pick on.
I
Like,
don't,
do they nickname him Beaver?
don't. Maybe. Why not? Sure.
Tail does not think that he's the one that did it. Otherwise, he wouldn't probably be crying right now. And his impression of the girls is they're too oblivious to have known there was a cat, let alone to hurt the cat. So he continues his search. That's my turn.
Cool. Start of the water elemental's turn. Roll a 2d8 plus 4 again. This time it's 14 bludgeoning
Jeez.
damage.
Holy cow.
You know that song, I feel like I'm drowning.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
I feel like Quoth
but
has that stuck in his
Quoth
head.
That would be Rescue by Seaward.
It's a good song.
Reshi, is your turn.
All right. I am going to
You've come around
feel
the corner.
like.
You hear.
Go ahead.
You don't see anything as you like come around the corner of these buildings. No strange creatures or people walking down the road or anything like Quothe said. You also don't see Quothe.
So my instinct, we talked about this a little bit on the break, was we always feel like Quothe is going to be the bathhouse. So
What?
my instinct, thinking about that, would be to walk into the bathhouse. I don't think I'm going to make it all the way, but I'm going to walk into or towards the bathhouse to kind of find him. I'm not panicking. I'm just going to kind of nonchalantly continue to look for him.
Fair enough.
I can make it right there.
That is true.
That's my turn.
You can also, if you wanted, you can use your action to dash.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'd be panicked at this point. I mean, I did run out of the house to kind of see if anything was out there. I didn't see anything, so at this point, I'm just kind of walking to it, just thinking that he might be in there so I can tell him stuff is happening, or where are you, or, where are the guys that you saw?
Yeah, alright. Cool. Moving along then. Quothe, it is your turn.
Okay,
You
let's
guys
do
are
that
no
grapple
longer in the
saving
bar
throw.
to hear or see what Rowan is doing. Does 19 strength save?
There you go.
That will do it.
Get out of it.
You break the grapple, so you can basically take your whole normal turn. You place yourself one square adjacent to our big boy here.
Like right there. I can't
Yeah,
tell.
that'll be fine. You'll just be on you'll still be in the water, but yeah, that's perfect.
Can I do it from the other side?
You do what from the other side?
Get on the 5 foot out of the
Would that? No, it's still in the water. It don't matter.
I was just saying, when you break the grapple, you get to move to an adjacent square. I was just saying, if you're moving that way, you could.
Well, all of
you'd
them
just
are in
still
the
be
water. Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action though really quick for a healing potion, if that's alright.
Yeah, that's fine.
Are you physically out of the water, like on the edge of it?
No, he's
but
still
out
in
the
it.
water?
He's still in the water.
1d4 plus 2, you said?
2d4 plus 2 for a regular healing.
Why don't you get out of the tub, bro?
You said that was my turn. So
No, I said you have a
Getting
normal,
out of it.
It's your
Oh.
action to break the grapple, but you can still move.
okay, then would I get 7, right?
Mhm.
Yes. 7 heal.
Okay, I'm going to run up here and see Reshi and yell at her that there's blue squishy monsters attacking me.
Blue squishy. Okay, yeah.
Not
that's-
water monsters that are drowning you. Blue squishy monsters. Okay.
It's on brand. It's on brand.
Wish it
It's
wasn't,
definitely
but
true to
it's
who he
on
is.
brand.
Quothe is not the most brilliant. He says, "Oh, there's a water monster attacking me. Blue squishy, hurt." Okay.
Vilmar, you hear kind of echoey, reverberating in the stone walls of this complex. You can't make out what he said, but you hear Quothe yelling something. Reshi kind of like
Even with my enhanced
understanding.
perception, I don't hear it better.
Yeah, sure. You hear he's attacked by blue squishy monsters.
You feel better now?
Mm-hmm. Well, because if I don't hear it, then I might just walk. But if I hear it, then I'm gonna dash.
We're all in the same headspace.
It's 30 feet when he gets me there. Okay, I'm gonna dash. Ah, God damn it, wrong thing. Do you need healing? Are you like
I'm not full, but I am missing like 10 HP.
10 HP?
Yeah.
He's fine.
What is healing word? I think healing word didn't give me a couple.
I mean, I'm missing 7.
Yeah, healing word's like 1d4. It's like, it's very small, but at least get you maybe even closer. Because who knows how hard this fight is going to be.
I don't know if you can see it, but I do have my HP bar above my head. I don't know if it's for everybody. No, it's not. Okay.
It's not, no.
Yeah, I don't see it, yeah. I'll throw a healing word on
Okay.
just to try to top you off here. Where the hell to go?
I know y'all are both in there, but I'm not sure that y'all should both be in there. But that's just my opinion.
You get 4 or more. Get you a
The
little
water
closer.
guys are coming up.
Got
And then the
4?
kobold's
Okay.
going to want to kill Quote after he finds out it was the cat. Killed the cat.
Technically, it was the water elemental that killed him by pissing me off.
That's true, but it's still, I don't know.
Depends on who I see first, buddy.
Well, I think,
Depends on who I
the
see
battle
first.
of the battle of the stamina.
That'd be my turn.
Okay. Moving right along then, Vilmar runs in. Kind of sees Quothe and heals him up. Tail.
Tail is gonna run out here to this. I assume that's a window, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still frantically looking around, and he's gonna look through this window to see if there's anyone in the bathhouse. And I assume he sees that thing.
He actually does not see that thing.
Too snarky.
This water elemental is fully within the pool of water. And similar to other creatures in the monster manual, this particular water elemental has the property that when it is fully submerged in water, you can't tell where it is.
Okay. Still not knowing where it is. Tail is just gonna keep going. He's gonna keep walking around the building trying to find anyone that hurt his cat. He doesn't see anybody in the bathhouse, so
I am gonna shout at tell as he's walking around that there's something in there that attacked Quothe. As he's kind of doing his little sweeps, because I know he's panicked and he's afraid. I'm just gonna reassure him, but kind of warn him that there's something in there that's dangerous.
Right on. Water elemental's turn goes by. Nothing happens.
I don't like that.
Reshi, it's your turn.
It's hard for me. I think I'm just gonna. What to do? I think I'm
What
gonna
would
stay
your-
put. I can't punch a water. I can't punch the water pool. I mean, that's kind of stupid.
Drink it.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
let me
wouldn't
drink
know
something
that
that's
there's
gonna consume me.
Yeah, you don't want to know if there's maybe a monster in there, so.
I
Throw
just know something
strawberry
attacked
margarita bomb
Buffet.
at it.
I'm gonna. I'm just gonna yell at these guys to get the fuck out of there because there's no reason to be in there. Like if you don't have to be in there and something's hurting you, get out.
Throw your White Claw can in the water.
He gets drunk and dies. Okay.
5 white
He
girls
drowns.
drowned in the pool overnight.
Anywho. Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, hey, just get the fuck out of there. I'd breath weapon it, but I just don't see the point of going near it. I don't know. For me, it's not worth it.
Quote
Because I may or may not freeze it.
I mean, you also have to know for a fact.
Exactly,
That
I'd have to know what it was. Yeah, and I have no idea at this point.
Quote, it's your turn. You've run out of the room. You're kind of in the entranceway to like a couple to one of the changing rooms. What trail of water behind you.
I'm going to try to foul the water and get it out of there. I'm going to throw the stink rock in the water.
Oh my gosh.
Do I need to move past Vilmar to do it?
No.
Do I need to do any type of roll or?
You're just trying to like roll / slide a rock into a pool. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no, I think you're good. I'm just trying to think of what would happen when you do that. Vilmar, unless there's anything else you want to do on your turn. Both, eh?
Nope. I'll, well, I mean, I don't have a reaction to it, so I guess I'm just going to stay my hand for now and pass.
Fair enough. Vilmar.
Okay. So I didn't see. So I'll ask Quothe, which room did he come out of? Because I didn't see which room he came out of. So
I'm going to say that something in the water and that the big blue pool attacked me and held me underneath the water. I didn't get a good look at it, but I think it's the big blue squishy people thingies.
okay. Should do a target for that.
I mean, can you attack water though?
They take damage. I hit it with slashing just fine.
Yeah, they do, but I mean, do you have to be in the water? I don't know. Do your thing.
I'm gonna come in here and so Sacred Flame says flame-like radiance descends on a creature, so I couldn't use that against the pool of water itself, right?
It's your flame, huh? Check that. Here. Spell real quick. On a creature you can see. Yeah, so
Yeah.
currently, right now, no. Is the
pool. The pool would
yeah,
count
when
as
he's
a
in the pool of water, he's invisible.
All right, so I'm just gonna.
Gelatinous cubes are the same way. When they're motionless and in the water, they are beer.
Okay, so I'm going to, for my action, I'm going to channel my divinity and make my weapon a sacred weapon,
Okay.
which will allow me on my eventual attack rolls to add my charisma modifier to it. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Thunderous Smite on myself.
Okay.
In preparation.
Sounds good.
And I just kind of like, you said, well, I was gonna say, can I try to, as I'm doing that, just to kind of stare at the water to be ready for anything if it comes out. But
Sure. Yeah.
yeah, that'd be my, I guess, my turn at the.
Tail. Things are starting to get kind of tense. Looking around, you don't know what may or may not have hurt your cat. You have
Tail
experienced
is-
I did
your
mention
cat
something-
disappearing like that before. So,
I did mention something terrible was in that room.
Yeah, Tail is gonna move over here to see if there's anyone in this corner, which obviously there's not. And then he's gonna remember Reshi and still frantically run back this direction. And stop on the corner there.
Okay.
That's it. He's just running around looking for anyone.
On this water elemental turn, that rock gets squirted out of the pool by like a little nipple made of water, and it just clacks into the corner of the room over here. Just sort of just goes flip and a little click clack clack clack.
Did I miss the water?
No, you landed in the pool. The water elemental.
Oh, I just heard a click clack.
Yeah, you landed in the pool, and the water elemental on its turn threw it back out of the water.
What an asshole.
You're the asshole for throwing a stinky rock in his pool.
What are you trying to drown me?
Cause you fucking were in his pool.
Jesus Christ, that's all it takes these days? You're in my pool, I'm going to drown you.
Growth. It's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to get a running start. No, I'm not going back in that fucking pool.
You better not. I'm gonna leave you on principle right there.
Can I get close to it without entering the pool? I don't know if I can squeeze past Wilmar. He's a thick boy.
Yeah, you can squeeze past him.
Then he just pushes me in.
Just elbow.
Okay, we're just gonna take some swings at this guy.
He is invisible, so these will be made with disadvantage.
That's fine.
Also, there are two of them.
Well, then it's gonna be harder to miss. I'm guessing
Well,
the
the other
one's
guy
in
might
the
not
other
be in the
pool.
pool.
You don't know
I'm
there's
just
two of
saying.
them.
Yeah.
The other one might be in the other pool. Okay. There we go.
Damn, son. Even with the disadvantage. Coming in hot. Damn. Yeah, you just swinging that great sword. Slicing up the water. You hear like it's like a mixture of the sound of like a waterfall and like a rolling boil. Like in a pot of soup or something. 2, 11 is 13. Another 9 is 22, right? 22 damage to the water elemental. Yeah, it makes this weird noise as you stab it and stuff. Like literally physically I cannot, like I said, like a sound of a waterfall mixed with a rolling boil of soup. This is gonna take us to Vilmar.
Okay. Well, Vilmar sees him attack the water, so he's going to do the same move up and kind of just start hacking at the water too.
Alright, your attacks will also be made with disadvantage because this thing is still invisible.
Mm-hmm. And sorry. Well,
Ooh, a critical failure. Your first attack, you're not used to fighting a swimming pool. You just did not. You start to like golf swing it, but you don't like swing down far enough to actually hit the water. With the 19 though, you connect onto the water element.
okay. So there's the damage for that. There's Thunderous Smite.
It's paladins.
And then I will do one level 2 Divine Smite. And that'd be it.
Righty. Holy crap. So much damage. So you go start with 13 for your weapon attack, plus 4 Thunder Smite. It fails its strength save, so it gets pushed back and knocked prone, which it already was prone. But so looking at 17, 20, Jesus Christ, 30, 41, right? I think 41, I'm guessing correctly.
17. Sounds good to me. I can't do math right now.
Yeah, math is
Rec-
hard. Math is hard, you guys.
Math hard.
Rick,
Me no math.
so Rick called minions, and Captain Blue Eyes named a place. So
Sorry, 39.
Nice.
39.
Name a place in Hookah.
yeah, I didn't want to call it out because I didn't want to die, but Rick did say channel points for minions.
A lot. You do something. You hear more of these noises. They're a lot louder this time because that was a lot stronger of a hit. Tail, you recognize these noises as only the sounds of what a native speaker of Aquan would be able to produce. Aquan being the elemental languages of water, and speaking by creatures from the plane of water, and all creatures made out of water.
Fun fact. I wouldn't
Yeah.
know that at the time. I have the ritual for it, but I would have to cast the ritual.
You're a wizard. I think you know what the language sounds like.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'll take
Right.
it. I'll take it. I was just trying to be fair to you, but I'll take it.
No, I think you would understand that. You're a studied person.
Does my margarita come to life, or?
No. Reshi,
Where's the mic?
you would also probably recognize Aquan from being from the islands. A lot of
Right.
Aquan passed around along the coast there.
So does Rex summon water balloons?
But it is
Evil
Tails.
little-
It is Tails' turn.
All right, Tail is gonna move up to this window here, and knowing that he heard that, and there are two people next to the water, I am going to, at this angle, yeah. Yep, I can. All right. I'm going to cast a lightning bolt with a fury, knowing whatever it is speaks Aquan. Aquan means water. I don't care. It dies.
Okay. I like this.
I'm not in their room.
Wait,
If it's not in the room, I got more spell slots. I'm gonna keep burning.
All right.
You have
cast,
a-
let's see, lightning bolt spell here. 100 feet long, 5 feet wide. Each creature in the line. All right. Yeah, I think that just hits the water elemental. I don't think that hits anybody else. So it's a dexterity on my part. He rolls a 12. It's not. He's also prone, so he should have had disadvantage, but we'll take the loss. 29
Jeez.
lightning. It's fucking just poured into the fucking room. Jesus Christ.
You're cleaning up.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 3rd level spell for you. Jeez.
You
Also,
have
to be clear, this room is called hookah because Captain redeemed the name of room. So this is hookah. We're in hookah.
It is a hookah lounge. Yeah. So
Can you,
There we go.
Time to pull out the props.
Can you throw a carpet over this over here and like a hookah in the corner?
Yeah, maybe
Fluffy
they'll
pillow.
remodel after this. On the water elemental's turn.
Weasel's raiding.
Ooh, Tactical
weasel.
coming in. Welcome in, friend. How's it going? We're fighting a water elemental in a bathhouse right now. It just got fried by our wizard. Let's see. What would this thing do?
Wizard lizard.
I'm not a lizard wizard. I'm a bookworm.
Away from us.
Yeah, I'm double check
When we-
something real quick.
I'm gonna say because we get an opportunity to attack it, wouldn't we?
I don't know if it's. I mean, or no, you pushed it back 10 feet from you. When you did that that move. So you
Yeah.
Is
should
the
have
water
been,
electrified?
you should have been there anyway.
That's
It
true.
was electrified for a moment when you cast a spell. But the spell doesn't last. It's not like Witch Bolt. It just happens and then it's gone.
Okay.
I don't think water stays like charged, does it?
Without a voltage source, not really. I mean, it's like ground.
Yeah.
It just
It
passes
would
through
have found its path to ground. I'm just curious. I just didn't want them to follow it into the water and just get electrocuted because I used a lightning attack. That's all.
No, so the water elemental is supposed to be there because it got pushed. It is going to get out of the water though and start moving through this window and out.
Oh, he's running away. Okay.
Surprised it's still alive after 4 fucking attacks.
I mean, it's almost not alive.
It's that
Oh,
rolling boil or something. Is that its
Royal.
HP
Get
level?
out of
Yeah, it's turned into a slow simmer.
there. Ice cold. Yeah, I think that's what that'll do. Freshy.
I'm thinking, hold on.
Kill it.
I can't reach it.
Remember,
Yeah,
you
you
can
can.
use your key and dash as a bonus
Step.
action.
Okay. Okay.
So you could get up there and you can make your 2 normal attacks. You wouldn't be able to flurry, but you would be able to make normal attacks on it.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. I might regret this, but I'm gonna do it. Anything, sir?
That second strike, throwing out your fists all crazy like with your super natural karate powers. You smack into this water. For a moment, it feels like you're punching a water balloon. But then, just for like this bare second, it's like literally if someone threw a water balloon at you and you punched it, right? That briefest of second of elasticity forming around your hand before it pops, and this thing just gets turned, just like a water balloon popping. It just splooshes water down all over the crops here. Starts to
So he's watering the field. That's great. Yeah, that works out
trickling
great.
away
Yeah.
and seeping
doing a little
into the
gardening.
earth.
That's what I meant to do this whole time.
But that'll be your turn. You guys start to hear some commotion going on in the tavern. Othe, what you doing?
I think I'm just going to try to go. Well, I'm going to check out the other pool. That's what I'm going to do.
Don't you fucking... Oh my god.
I
Okay.
now know what it's like being married to you, Chad.
I'm going to pick up
Yes,
the rock,
yes.
and then I'm going to travel over here, and I'm going to throw the rock in this other pool. I should get a reaction if there's one in there.
All right, you throw the stink rock over into the other pool. We'll see what happens. Vilmar, what you doing?
Okay.
Just so we're hearing commotion from inside the.
For you, it's kind of muffled, yeah, because you're like in a bit. More stuff in the way, but Reshi, because she's like, right outside the tavern, and
She heard
Dale's
it, okay.
also outside. You can kind of hear more stuff starting to pick up in the tavern.
Okay. I'll just be following Kothe.
It's hanging out. All right. He
Because
tossed,
watching.
he tossed a thing in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for now.
Like 2 8-year-olds, like, you just throw a rock in here and see what happens.
Tail.
Please smash.
Tail is going to follow the direction that the elemental went. And I guess there are wet spots left over from this dead
Yeah,
elemental.
there's like a puddle and you know, sort of seeping into the ground.
I'm going to use my Awakened spellbook so that when I cast Thunder Wave here, it's a Frost Wave. And then I'm just going to keep doing that over and over in this spot, making them smaller and smaller icicles.
Okay.
Will that make me a part of the smaller icicles?
No, it won't threaten you. I mean, you can definitely hear
Okay.
this. Everyone within 100 feet can hear me having my little hissy fit over here. But it's not a threat to you.
Damn. All right.
He's very, very unhappy about his cat dying.
You know, I don't blame him.
Vilmar and Quothe, I need you guys to make perception checks here. I almost want to say with disadvantage, but we'll give it to you.
I did at disadvantage.
Oh, right. You're 100% right on the picture there. Yeah.
Either way, 16 and 17, pretty close together. You guys are almost distracted by the thundering out. You know, you're like, what was that? But you're not distracted long enough, and when you do return your attention to the pool just in time to see like a stone clacking against the side of the room again.
Hmm.
But that is all that happens there, and Reshi, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm wondering if this is a door. Can you see my ping?
Yeah, hold on. So over on the side of the building here, that is a door,
Mhm.
yes.
Okay. I'm gonna head that direction. I think that's gonna be my quickest way around because I see no other entrances. Because I'm kind of curious as to what's going on inside the inn itself.
Sure. Okay. So yeah, can always.
I think I might. No, maybe not make it just in, but maybe.
Yeah, I mean, you spent 2 key tonight so far dashing.
We're gonna
just to
spend a key
keep
getting in
track
there.
of your dashes. You have a full 120 move if you wanted to dash with your step of the wind and your action. So
No, I'm just gonna move up.
the 120 feet.
I think right
you
there is
get
about 40.
Literally in.
With if I use another key.
40,
No, you
with
can do
40
80
feet,
without
you
using
can
key.
get over here.
Okay. Okay. I'll do that.
Use your key, you can get further.
Nah, I'm not gonna. I have 3 left. I don't know. I don't feel like it's worth it yet. I don't know what's happening yet.
So that would be 1 40-foot move.
Yeah. Okay, and then I can use my haste as an action to get another 40 feet.
Oh right, wait, are you hasted? I know.
Am I? No, no, no. I thought.
Tail
No,
is-
dash. I
Tail
meant
is
dash.
hasted, yeah. So yeah, if you wanted to dash, you could go all the way to here.
There I am. Okay, that's it. That's my action.
I guess this guy wouldn't be here. He'd be here. Lots of tokens. So that was just your action to dash, no, or anything. You get in
Nope.
there. You can hear the sort of distorted and muffled cries of the bartender, frantically asking people to calm down and stop all of their nonsense.
I'm gonna shout out. I don't know if anyone can hear me, but I'm just gonna be like, "Hey guys, get your asses in here." Obviously, I'm not sure if anyone can hear me, but that's just my instinct. Is just just to shout that out.
Tail, make a perception check. Vilmar and Quothe, make it a disadvantage. So for you,
Okay.
Vilmar, it would just be a normal perception.
Normal.
Yeah.
That's
It
that
just,
too.
yeah, the disadvantage cancels out your advantage.
All right. A disadvantage check, right?
We're focused.
Yeah.
Clearly.
No, you get a normal. Sorry, you get a normal one. You ready?
I critically fail it. I have no
You
idea.
do critical fail on the left-hand side, unfortunately.
Well, I tried.
I'm very distracted by the thunder I keep casting at my feet.
Yeah. Tail
Probably a
doesn't-
little shell shocked right now.
You guys also hear the thunder, plus you just confirmed that there is another water elemental in the bathhouses here. So you guys are all pretty well distracted. But we'll move on to Rowan's turn. Check his spell list real quick. Let's see. Alright. So he's gonna be doing that. Now that someone's like close enough. You kinda hear Rowan sort of saying something. You can't quite make out what it is though. Quothe, however, back in the pool over here, or the bathhouse rather.
Do you get the impression that it was like, this is all your fault because your stupid loot? If you had a keytar, this wouldn't be a problem.
Okay, I'm gonna. Well, I'm gonna step up to the pool.
Okay.
And something threw the
happens.
rock back out at us, right?
Not at you, just out of the water. It's
Okay, well, let's,
probably laying
let's
over. It's sort of laying over by the window over there.
Okay, let's take a couple swings at the water. Does 16 hit?
Yeah, they those will both hit. He's kind of the entire pool. So that's a total of 23 on that guy. You'd hear some of that Aquin, like shouting noise again. Some of that boiling water with like the rushing of a waterfall. Does not seem happy that you're stabbing it. Vilmar.
You know, the general reaction to getting stabbed. Not happy.
Right? Vilmar. You can hear the sounds of a screaming water elemental getting murdered by some guy.
Yeah, he definitely connected as earlier, the same sound, so he'll run in or walk into there. Is this thing in the water, or did it
Yeah,
pop out
yeah.
after he attacked?
No, it's still in the water. Hasn't had a
Okay.
chance to like move or do anything yet.
So is this attack normal or disadvantaged?
Technically it should be at disadvantage because it's invisible, but it is the entire pool.
Okay.
There are
So
large
just-
creatures, and this is only a 10-foot diameter pool.
So we'll be
it
doing
says
this
it's a
at
normal. Yeah, just a roll normal. It's fine.
okay.
Both
That
of those
14
are gonna hit.
Well, they're also +2 each, so I forgot to add that last time.
That's fair. 14 hits him anyway.
Okay. Was the first hit It's gonna have Thunder Smite on it. And then the second hit will have a level 1 Divine Smite on it.
Jesus Christ. Paladins and their damage output.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
Vilmar over here being king of the min-max, and I thought I was being a wizard, but
Yeah, but I don't
so-
last long. I disappoint.
no stamina, blows his load quick.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
2 and a king.
He's gonna save the strength save, even though he doesn't really have anywhere to get pushed, because you're attacking him from above. But he's let's see, 6 and 2, 14, 21, 22, 32 points of damage.
Yeah.
For that. That's a lot of damage. Holy monkeys. Tail, you're blowing stuff up and don't really hear anything.
No, Tail has finished with his temper tantrum, and he's gonna go. Yep, I got a range. He's just gonna go this way and try to find the innkeeper. Try to find that innkeeper so he can go berate the innkeeper, because now he's mad at the innkeeper. He's not hostile mad, but he is mad at the innkeeper.
Okay.
That's my whole turn. That's it. I have no idea there's another elemental. I've been freaking artillery blasting the ground in front of me. I'm dead as shit right now.
No, you're fine. All right. This fucking all in on this. He's gonna move up over here and engulf you guys. So he's gonna do whelm. You guys need to make strength saving throws. Probably the worst 2 people for me to try and get with strength saving throws. But hey, what you guys do? Wow.
That's funny.
Double.
Yep.
Gonna
Wow.
flex your way out of that one there.
You're like,
Alright.
welcome to the gun show. Flexing their pecs.
So you guys can move yourselves to 1 square adjacent to this character, the water elemental.
The guy in plate mail. You just pushed him into the hallway and pissed him off.
Reshi, we are back over here in the tavern. You're running in. There's shit going, maybe potential shit starting in the tavern.
Okay, I'm gonna move close enough to Rowan where I can ask him what's going on.
Okay.
Right there. I'm gonna be like, Rowan, wait, bro, what's going on? I heard some sounds.
Rowan says, yeah, the sound of me kicking this guy's ass. I'm going hard. He looks on top of the Arcanite powder. He looks drunk now as well. He's like, I'm the bard, not you. And he like pushes his finger real hard on this guy's shoulder.
He keeps up with
Okay.
that Arcanite powder abuse. He's probably gonna get addicted.
Probably.
Says he isn't. All right.
Hey, Rowan, probably need to go lay down, man. Can I get you some coffee, or you need to take it down a notch, bro? We know you're the best. No one's questioning that. let's calm down.
He's like, what? You been telling him to calm down. Are you gonna do anything? Or is this conversation just gonna keep going?
This conversation's, yeah, let's just end it right there with that and see what he does on his turn.
Alright. So you're not taking any immediate action. He's like, yeah, well, you telling him to calm down. He's like, look at him, he's hysterical. He's gonna cast Charm Person on this guy.
Jeez.
So that is going to be, what is it? Wisdom saving throw. Terrible, but I rolled really shitty. A 4. He's like, look at this guy. He's hysterical, and he's like, why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? And the bard starts like slapping himself in the face over and over again. Not hard enough to like do damage or anything, but it's very humiliating. He starts crying as he's hitting himself in the face. It's like, what? Why would you do this? It's like, I don't even know you, man. I was just playing my hurdy-gurdy and you just like wigged out on me.
That's the reason. He deserved it if it was
It's
a hurdy-gurdy he was
hurdy-gurdy.
playing.
Meanwhile, back in a nearby bathhouse. Quothe. You are, I guess, fighting more toilet water.
Yep, we're gonna take a swing at that toilet water.
Fighting more toilet. All right. That's happening. Yeah, that's a thing.
That's a thing that happens every day, isn't it, babe?
Sometimes.
Quothe almost got a lethal swirly. 25 and 17, both are going to connect. Total of
It's good damage.
27 damage. Jesus Christ, guys. Leave some on that. Leave some of that on there for me. Why don't you? Cut him. You seem to cut him. You know, this is water spilling out on the floor when you swing your sword through him and stuff. But you know, he still looks like a raging water monster. You can't really tell if he's injured or not. But you know, you're like, those are some pretty good swings. You know, just the form was pretty good. You like this new sword of yours. Anything else in your turn, Quothe?
No, I think I'm just gonna hold my ground.
Fair enough. I have a feeling I'm gonna be like, Vilmar, how do you want to do this? But let's see how
Yeah, I have a feeling.
let's see how the numbers actually play out here.
No.
Vilmar, it's
He's
your
kind of
turn.
already spent his load. He doesn't have much
He
left.
just runs away.
That's true. He does. You do tend to like supernova and stuff, but I feel like he's got at least some more.
Well, I have another. I can put one more load out there.
Yeah. Let's say I think he
Actually,
has two first level spell slots left, right?
I have 1 and 1 2 left.
Okay. Last round, everything was level 1s.
15, which is 17, and 25.
Yeah, I mean both of those hit.
First one, you'll have Thunderous Smite. And second one. Let's use my last level 2.
Oh, God.
Going
Disappointing.
for it. Going for it. 10, 20, 31, 35. I want to say damage. Total on that. You go Thunderous Smite on the first one, blasted with concussive force. Looks like he's about to like get whisked away as you throw out the second blast, fucking swing of your sword. As you scatter this guy to the wind. How do you want to do this one, Vilmar?
No idea. How do you describe a water elemental disappearing? I think you just did a pretty good job. Second swing just, slices it, him in half, and he just kind of just bursts and water falls back into the pool.
Curse splash.
Curse splash. And I have a visitor.
Does it shower Quothe as it sprays everywhere? Is he cleaned finally?
Quothe is finally clean.
Say hi.
What is that animal that you're holding, Jabus?
It's my dog Summer.
Okay, it's just because you're on my second screen, so I can't see very well. It's so cute. I know if it was a huge cat or a puppy.
It is a deep
No,
puppy.
she's a Sheltie.
Aww.
She's full grown. She's 4 years old.
Tail, is your turn. Combat, I guess, is kinda over, depending on what Rowan
chill fucking
and
Rowan
this
out,
guy
yeah.
does. But we'll say
I'm just gonna fly in here and immediately start, like, as hardcore as you can imagine, berate this innkeeper for the water elemental that killed my cat, and doing it so fiercely that he gets trying to get a word in edgewise and is immediately interrupted by another insult and line of questioning.
yeah, damn. Roll some intimidation.
Maybe you should just kill him.
No, don't kill him. He's done nothing.
Hale's thought about it, but he doesn't deserve death yet.
He made a great margarita.
Intimidation, right?
Yeah. Roll intimidation.
We want to take over the inn. We got to kill this dude.
Like 2 foot tall. Please intimidate him.
To be fair, a 12 is really intimidating for a 2'7" lizard. That's pretty scary for a little man.
Fight him in the ankle.
Yeah, he's flustered. He doesn't know what to do. You won't let him get a word in edgewise. He's just sort of like shrinking back into himself. He's like, you like won't let him him give a counter argument.
Respond. When Quothe shows up, I'm gonna be like, break his legs.
Rowan gets distracted. He's like, oh, hey man, what's this guy do to you?
He killed my cat.
I'm going to
He's like,
touch,
this guy killed your cat?
no, I'm gonna touch Sand's shoulder and be like, hey, I think it was the water elemental, and this guy's done nothing wrong, and Ro needs to go to bed.
Yes,
Stop
I
arguing.
am burnt out. That fight killed me. I am going
No.
straight to bed.
No, let's be peaceful. Ron, we all know that you're the best bard ever. With your keytar.
The
biggest keytar ever.
He looks at Reshi, and he's like, yeah, I like that. I like what you're saying about me being a cool bard. And then he turns to, he's like, he got that look on his face, he's just kind of like nodding along. Then he turns to Tails like, yo, dude, seriously, you just say the word, man. I'll blast this guy. He killed your cat? You say he killed your cat? Let's fuck him up, man.
It wasn't him, it was the better guy.
He's
Knock
like, I
him
fucked
out.
that guy up already once tonight. He points over to the bard who's just like lean up against the wall. He's just still slapping himself, crying due to the charm person spell.
Can I like bonk him on the head with my gauntlet and knock him out? Make him.
That poor guy. He's literally done nothing. You don't want to beat him.
Oh, I'm talking about Rowan. Just like
Oh,
bonk him on the.
No,
I mean, you
so
can-
Tail is
you
gonna
can
lean over to
try.
Rowan and insinuate that we need to do something terrible to him, but not hurt him in any way, shape, or form. Like wait for the morning to come and for him to have oatmeal and just take a piss in it while he's not looking.
Oh, jeez.
Like, just some kind of devious little kid prank is what is being insinuated here.
Fair enough. All right. He kind of like nods at you. He's like, all right, I know what you're saying.
Does he though?
We'll find out next week, as we say, through critical hits and critical fails. These are the Osrynn Tales. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks for hanging with us.
I will make sure to message Jeannie and be like, hey, here's the conversation that Jeannie remembers.
That's a good way to put it.
Bring some apple juice.
Drunken
Thank you all.
drug binge, and we'll see what or if he does anything with that next week when we wake up here in the morning. That encounter didn't go the way that I had intended, but hey.
Does it ever though?
No.
Hey, I was just relaxing in the pool.
Look, if the cat didn't
As
die, it
usual.
would have gone way different for me. Speaking of which, that's immediately what he does. I'm going to burn my, before I do the rest, I have a feature or trait. Where is it? Awaken Spellbook Ritual Casting. So I bring back pages within a minute. Because I
Aw.
can cast them. Like literally as
Nice.
fast as I can, and then fall asleep on the bed, cuddling the cat in the way that like you can tell if you were to look at it, the cat is like, please help me escape, but at the same point is like, I'm kind of okay with this. That kind of look.
I dig it. I dig it. All right, you guys. Hey, thanks for hanging out. I hope everyone had a good time. Thanks for playing the game this week with me, everybody.
Yep.
We're gonna find someone to raid here after we roll the credits. But hey, you guys, if you wanna check us out, here are the links for all the players. Go follow everybody here. We're gonna go around the table real quick. Let them know where they can find you, what you're doing, all that kind of stuff. Chad, where can they find you during the week?
Chaddist_Chad. I stream FPS and indie games. We're playing R6 now and Divinity Original Sin 2 while we wait for Baldur's Gate 3 to come out on October 6th. Hopefully it won't get delayed again. You can catch me any day of the week, practically, except Saturday and Sunday.
Fair enough. Catch them weeknights. Chaddist_Chad. Zayn Agretti, where can they get you?
You can catch me on my channel every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We watch a movie on it. Actually, I completed the bar today, so we'll be transitioning over to the Speakeasy, where we will have a themed cocktail,
Yay.
dependent on the movie. So
Long time in the making. Hell yeah, dude. I'm glad to hear it. And Bread and Buttered, where can they find you?
You can find me at bread_and_buttered every Thursday night. We do a podcast, so we just chat about anything and everything. Come hang out with us. We'd love to hear from you, talk to you, get information, like just on the latest stuff or just anything you want to talk about.
Very cool. Very cool. I know, Joe, as you said, they can catch you intermittently. Sometimes you stream, sometimes you don't. So everybody follow him. Just, hang out when he's around. Hang out when you can. As for me, you guys, coming up here, I think starting this week. Not this week. But starting, we started this past week. We're drawing a comic book, a full 22-page black and white horror noir crime mashup thing. We wrote it, the community here, we wrote it on Monday and Thursday this week. And instead of doing the standard Inktober, one prompt every day drawing challenge that I usually do this time of year, this year I'm going to try and draw a full 22-page comic. We wrote it with chat. I'll be streaming it every single day through October. I'm almost done with the layouts, but we'll be continuing work on that on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday here on this channel at 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern. And then I'm going to try and stream every single day of October working on this. So that would be adding in a afternoon slot on probably Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I'm not going to go my usual 4 hours probably on those because there are still other projects that I have to do that I can't stream. But I'm going to try and stream every day of October doing this comic. So plenty of chances to get those channel points. Plenty of chances for you to stock up on all those sweet, sweet dragon points that you spend here in the channel to interact with us on the stream. But we are going to, like I said, we're going to find someone to raid here. And we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Stick around after the credits so that you can raid with us. We will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Adios,
Have a good
amigos.
night.